How can you start trading in 2023? I've been trading since 2014, and a lot of things change every single year, it seems like. So if you're a beginner trader, I want to break down what are the steps, what are the 5 steps that you need to take to start trading in 2023. How should you start? What should you learn? What should you focus on? And how should you go from a paper account all the way into your own live account? In today's video, we're going to be breaking everything down. So make sure you save this video, like, subscribe, get some sparkling water. You're going to be sitting down here. It's going to be a little minute. Have some patience. Me break everything down for you. As always, guys, if you want to trade with me live every single day, if you want to learn from me A through Z, go check out the links down below. We'll do a 20% discount in the premium Discord or the course if you want to get in. So let's talk about trading 2023. What has changed since I started? I would say one of the biggest things that has changed, it has been that trading has become a lot more popular. When I started, Robinhood was barely even a thing, and everybody didn't know how to get into trading. They all thought it was sketchy, it was a scam, whatever it was. Now, everyone you talk to in the streets seems like they either are into trading, have heard about trading, have invested, and have a lot more experience, which is great to see. The community has grown a lot. And the second biggest thing I've noticed is platforms become a lot more popular, and I think it's a great thing for beginner traders. So let's first talk about what should you do? What should be your number one step for getting trading into 2023? Your number one step, this I don't think has changed with anything else. The only thing this has only gotten better is a lot more education out there. So your first step should always be education, right? Educating yourself, that can be just starting with some YouTube video. There's a lot of great information out there. You got my channel, I have a ton of videos on trading on my channel. You can see a lot of great other people out there that you can watch. I think education has always been number one. Before you even think about like, I want to take a trade, before you think, I want to buy Tesla, I want to buy whatever, I want to buy this forex pair. I don't care what kind of trading you're doing, crypto, you're trading gold, you're trading freaking anything. You always need to start with educating because you do not know what you know. You don't even know what broker to use, right? What is a broker? How can you sign up to a broker? You don't know literally nothing. So you need to get into educating. And the first 3 things that you should focus. So every single step, we're going to focus on 3 things that a little subsection is one, what is day trading? I'm going to misspell everything, but don't worry about it. Is trading, right? So understand the basic day trading, swing trading, and everything in between. Then second, it needs to be basics of technical analysis. So technical analysis is those candlesticks that you see. We'll just call that TA, technical analysis. The basic of technical analysis, understand what a candlestick is. And third, brokers available or what you can trade in your region, in country. So we'll just put country. So not all brokers are available to every person in the world. So make sure that you're seeing which country, which broker is available in your country. I'll give you a little breakdown. If you are in the US, you're gonna have Thinkorswim. You can paper trade on. You're gonna Webull. You're gonna have all this kind of stuff. But if you're out of the US, you don't have some of those options. So you need to do some investigating and see what's the best in your country. And trusted broker is gonna be a great one, of course. Now let's talk about, once you've done all that, you can move to step number 2. And with step number 2 is going to be get into paper trading. If you're not familiar with paper trading is very simple. Paper trading, right here, is simply something that lets you simulate real trading. So you open the account and then they'll give you $100,000, right, fake money to mess around with. The biggest mistake that you have as a beginner is they want to jump into trading quickly. So they have $1,000 set up, they want to put it in right away because they're so new. They don't even know how to what their strategy is that they blow up their money, right? They blow up their account and they lose all their money. So the first thing you do is paper trade. So you can get familiar with trading, understand how your broker works. You understand how what strategy should we be focusing on. It's simulated money. You can mess around and waste as much time as you want on it. And then my minimum recommendation is 3 to 6 months on paper trading. If you're not spending 3 to 6 months paper trading, I know at the very minimum, right, could be a year, could be 1 year if you're taking it slow. Don't feel rushed. You cannot move to a live account. Now, the second thing you gotta focus on when you're paper trading is treat it like it's real. Pretend it's real money. Don't just, okay, I have it's fake money and just full pour the position $100,000 long for no real reason. Pretend like it's real money. Because what my drill sergeant gave me when I was a young private in the army was, practice doesn't make perfect. You practice like ass, you're gonna play like ass. Perfect practice makes perfect. So you wanna become good? Pretend like that fake money is real money. Set yourself a real goal and actually treat it like it's a real practice. And third, keep statistics, keep stats. Let me ask you this, right? If you're a business owner, you own a coffee shop, right? You own a little coffee shop. If your coffee shop, right, is your little coffee shop, you gotta keep track. What is your best drink, right? Where are you spending money? What's making you the most money? How much is your expenses? How much coffee you need to buy every month? How many donuts you need to buy every day to sell? You need to keep track of all of this, or or you're just gonna be losing money. You don't know where money is going. You don't have tracks or your statistics. With paper trading, with live trading, you always gotta keep track of your statistics. Go back to this. If you've been trading paper trading for 3 months, I should be able to ask you, hey, what strategy has been most profitable? What has been your win percent? What has been your overall P&L, right? And you can keep track with Excel sheets. Make an Excel sheet. If you're old school, get yourself a paper and notebook. Where's my notebook? I know I have it somewhere here. I don't know, somewhere over here. I gotta find it. I think it's under some shit. Anyway, keep track. Don't be like me. Have yours ready. It's somewhere around here, and keep track. So because this is gonna force you to make your paper trading good. It's gonna force you to make your paper trading real. So now you're gonna become a lot better. Number 3, let's talk about now. This is new. This is gonna be something that's 2023, really 2022 as well. This is new. This was not around. This step was not around. If you started trading in 2015, I could not give you this step. In 2023, this is a great step that from paper trading you need to take into your live before you go live trading is get a prop firm. Get a prop firm account. You might not know what a prop firm is. So I'm gonna go down one that, yes, I am affiliated with, one I can recommend. There's a lot out there. I would only recommend one that I trusted with, I got funded with, I know other traders get spit out. So we're gonna just quickly jump to our website, just so I can break down what a prop firm is. Of course, when I use this futures funded network to trade futures, you get to choose. Very simple. You choose how much money you want them to fund you with, right? So let's say you choose. I want to have $50,000 available. You pay $150 a month. Don't worry, I got 35% discount. I'll leave the link down below if you're interested in it. And if you pass these rules that they give you see these rules right here. If you pass these rules, they will give you $50,000 to trade with. That means trailing max drawdown is $2,000. Don't lose more than $2,000 in your account, and just hit a profit target of $3,000. Right now, if you pass this, now you have $50,000 to trade with, and all your risk was $150. Now, 80%, if not 90% of you guys are gonna fail this. Just like 80 to 90% of you guys are gonna blow up your first trading account. But what is the major difference here? Two major difference. Here you're gonna give $150 a month. If you use my discount, it'll be $110 a month, right? So you only lose $110 versus potentially losing $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 that you put into your first account. Trust me, that's what I did. I lost over $5,000 within my first few accounts. But if I did this, I could have only, if I took 3 stabs at this, lost less than $500. And guess what? Once you're funded, you have available to $50,000. Versus me, I only had available to a couple $1,000, right? You gotta think, no PDT rule. You can buy and sell as much as you want. You can actually trade more freely because when you have such a small account, let's be honest, you cannot trade freely. You can only buy 1 or 2 contracts. You can only buy you're very limited, right? You can only buy half a lot if you're trading forex. You're very limited. Well, this gives you the real trading experience, and you don't have to break your own rules because you have enough capital to trade with. So this is going to be my biggest thing with trading 2023 is get yourself on a prop firm and prove you can be profitable. Prove yourself, right? Prove yourself that, hey, I'm actually really good at trading. I got a prop firm account under the rules and made money. And got paid out, right? I made a nice $5,000, a few $1,000, wherever it is, before I can move to my own hard-earned money. Because your money's hard-earned. You don't want to waste it in the markets and just give it to people like me. They're taking it away from you, right? And I recommend when you get on a prop firm, make sure you do your due diligence, right? If you don't want to use the one I recommend, I don't care. Use whatever you want. But it's one I've done my due diligence in, and it's a trusted company. They trade life funds. They're great people. They have great support. So that's, do your due diligence if you do not want to use Futures Fund and Network. That's the only one I can put my name behind and recommend. For you guys, if you use another one I don't recommend, hey, it's on you if the rules are strict or whatever, or they don't pay you out. And lastly, go back to step to keep stats, right? Once you're funded, keep stats before you move on into your live trading. Step number 4, guys. Finally, get yourself on a live account. Get yourself on money that you've earned and that you are trading with. Remember, what you gotta do first: paper, right? Paper, pasta paper, then prop, And then live is always the last, guys, because live is the most risk. Because it's your money that you're working for, right? It's gonna be your most risk. So make sure for the live is once you're profitable on paper, prop, then live. And live is like, okay, you can still have a prop firm, right? Prop firm account, and you keep putting that money into your live, and live is where you keep growing it. Now with the live, I recommend only sticking to a $25 to $50,000 account for years, maybe, right? $25 to $50,000 is really a sweet spot to be where you can make a full-time income, right? Full-time trader income. And now $25 to $50,000 is a great spot. And anything I think you make above this, you should look for investing, right? You go over your goal, take that money out, pay some, pay whatever you want if you have bills, and the rest try to invest and put that investment into either a long-term account or real estate. That's what I did. I can only recommend what's worked for me, but if you're watching this video, you probably like what I do, like how I got about things. So I'm recommending you guys things that I've done over the course of 9 years. Yeah, it's been almost a decade soon, which is crazy to think about how far the trading community has gone. Right on the live account, guys, your number one job on a live account, one, is not to make money, is to protect capital. Protect capital. And excuse my handwriting, it's terrible. But remember, once you're on live account, guys, you gotta play a lot more defense. You play offense, right? Defense wins games, offense wins games. Defense wins championship. Always think protect capital first. Your number one job is to not lose money. It's not to make money; it's to not lose money. Secondly, you make money, right? And focus on the process, right? Focus on the emotional aspect. And once you're live, you more than likely have traded for 1 or 2 years, potentially after you get these 2 steps, maybe even more, and it will help you your emotions, right? Your emotions is what's really hard about trading. I can teach you technicals in like a 6-month period quite easily, and you'll learn them. But the emotions only come with experience and screen time. And now forcing you to do these 2 steps is forcing you to get the experience and that screen time. You cannot avoid it because you'll not be if you do it right, you cannot avoid it. Only if you're rushing the steps and you're not taking it serious, you won't be able to avoid it. Step number 5, guys, is scaling. What is scaling in trading? Scaling is, you remember how I told you to grow that account? It's going to be growing your account and scaling to trading with the bigger size. So before you want to scale into, so let's say you have a $25,000 account, right? You made $5,000 in a trade, and now you're like, oh, I have $30,000. I'm at $30,000. No, ask yourself, are you that much better of a trader? Can you handle the increased size? More than likely, it's going to be not. So what I tell people is any profit you make, you should pull them out at least 3 times before you can keep them in and scale up. So let's say you have a small account. Let's say you have 2,000. You grow, you get a couple good trades in the beginning. You have $4,000. Now, you have 2 times as much capital. You have 100% more capital. Are you 2 times of a better trade? Can you handle 2 times the losses, 2 times the wins? More likely not, right? Unless you have some practice with it. So that's why I'm saying pull that money out, do it again, pull it out, do it again, pull it out, boom. And now if you do it 3rd time, you're good to go. And you can actually, I feel like you have enough experience to do that. So my rule is 3 times. So if you double your account, whatever it is, you 1x your account, depending on how big it is, do that 3 times before you're able to keep that money in and scale it. Also with scaling, you have to think about if you cannot focus on the chart, because when you're trading, you should always focus on what? The chart, not the P&L, right? If you cannot focus on the chart because you're trading with too much of a big size, it's usually a pretty big red flag. There you need to take a step back and focus only on the chart, right? It's a big red flag that you're trading with too much money where it's making you uncomfortable. This is why even to this date, my P&L, it's off. I have to click on a whole different thing to my P&L. My percents, because I don't want the percents to cloud my judgment on my options, is off. I have to literally go on my phone and open my Thinkorswim app if I want to look to my live account percents, right? Because I don't want those 2 things that are not related to the chart and the candlesticks to cloud my judgments. Because trading is all about what? The tactical analysis. These little candles you see, these green and red candles, the TA. That's what trading is all about, not the money. The money will come. The money comes when the trading is good. When you figure this out, the money just comes. Right? And this is how you're going to scale. There's step number 5. And now step number 6, you're off to the races. You're going to be doing great. So hope this video helped on how you can start trading in 2023. Where's 5 steps you need to take? Go from beginner to a professional trader. As always, guys, peace out.